talk to? What'd you learn?
Okay. Well, it was a little hard to kind of get in touch with him, but as you all know, I kind of want to be a sports analyst when I grow up. So I managed to get an interview with Jeff Jones. Jeff Jones, he's the sports anchor for WOAI. He actually has his own segment on Sports Sunday. It comes on at around 11:30, but it kind of extends all the way to about 12:15ish. So I kind of stay up just to see that segment. The segment is kind of basically about fantasy sports. He would talk about, who lived up to expectations, who didn't. He would also talk about college and all types of sports. So he first realized that he had a love for broadcasting when he was little, about 8 years old. He used to go outside, have pickup games in front of his driveway, and later on when he would get home, he would, kind of commentate on what happened while he was playing outside. He would do it to his parents in the morning during breakfast, dinner. So that,
put up with it.
so yeah, that's how he kind of realized what he wanted to do. He, like I said, he is a sports anchor for WOAI. He's also a member of the National Association for Black Journalists. I actually didn't know that we had that in common. I'm not a member, but I know some people that are in there, and I have some connections to them, including a professor from the University of Incarnate Word. He started college at Trinity as a student athlete. He played football, and he told me that playing football taught him how to manage his time, and he was able to use that in order to kind of assist him on what he wanted to do in broadcasting. So he told me that. He transferred to UIW. He graduated from the communications program from Mr. Michael Mercer, and that's actually who I'm in contact with. So that's what we had in common. I didn't know that. He has 2 master's degrees. He has one in education and communications, and he told me that he had internships at both KABB and WOAI. That's kind of how he got his start. Through these internships, he was able to cover teams like the Spurs, the Talons, the UTSA Roadrunners, and, a lot more. So he was kind of versatile. He wasn't just football. He was, basketball and college sports and all types of stuff. Earlier this year, actually, he won a contest. It was a national, national, I want to say, I think it was like a dream. Yeah, it was like I forgot the name of it. But he won a contest, and he was able to go down to New Orleans for the NBA All-Star game. And that they allowed him to interview people like Blake Griffin, James Harden, Kevin Love, Tony Parker, and a lot more. So I thought that was pretty cool.
What advice did you give?
Advice, he told me that I would need, in order to get into that field, I would need to be flexible and hardworking. And the reason why you would need to be flexible is because in the world of sports, things can change like that. You have everything set, and then at the last minute, oh, somebody's hurt, he can't play tonight, so you have to hurry up and let everybody know who's your follower. They're not going to be in. If you're on fantasy sports, don't start this person, bench him, and stuff like that. He told me that it can get busy, but also that it's a great job because, it doesn't feel like a job. It's fun, if you really love sports, then this is kind of the occupation that you should get into. So that kind of, gave me a little bit more encouragement to, want to pursue that. So,
What about as far as just keeping up with sports? You gotta know, you have to have the skills.
Yeah, a lot of people think that it's easy, but it's really not. There's lots of numbers, lots of stats. and they go so deep with the numbers, it's ridiculous sometimes. So, I mean, I'm good with numbers, fortunately. So, I figure, you know, storytelling, speaking, I'm good with numbers. You know, I love sports. I kind of,
It all comes together.
yeah, it all came together. So that's how I kind of realized that that's what I want to do. So I thought he would be a perfect person to.
And you got the voice.
Yeah.
Right?
So, yeah.
There
Thank
you go. Okay, so we'll be sending people to